Hello everyone, Ngiyanutshisanoke and welcome to my channel. Remember when South African celebrities used to frown upon YouTubers like Owami? For a while in South Africa, it felt like being a YouTuber was reserved for those who haven't reached a certain level of influence to get their shows on TV. It was either for ordinary folks like me who hopped onto the platform with zero editing skills, just trying to fail forward until we hit that minimum subscriber count and watch hours, or those showcasing their posh lives through vlogs. Well, all thanks to MacG for launching Podcast and Chill, breaking the stereotype, South African celebrities are now launching their own shows on YouTube. They are probably tired of waiting on big channels for the green light. Now, unlike us regular folks, they don't have to struggle for subscribers and watch hours since they are already well known. Let that sink in. Here's the list of South African celebrities with podcasts or shows on YouTube. At number 1, we have a celebrity who was one of the first to dive into online content creation back when it wasn't so common for celebrities. That celebrity is none other than hip-hop artist Slikour. Before going solo, he was part of the hip-hop group Squatter Camp. I'm not sure if he's still making music, but his podcast, Slikour on Live, has around 130k subscribers. Although I don't know exactly when it launched, he was definitely ahead of the curve, getting into the space long before MacG. While I don't follow his content much on YouTube, I do keep up with the podcast page on Instagram, where you can find the latest updates on South African music and culture. At number 2, we have none other than MacG. He's the blueprint for a South African celebrity running the biggest and most successful podcast on YouTube. He started his broadcasting career as a child star on ETV's Crazy. From there, he moved to YFM and later joined 947. He remained with 947 until he was let go in 2018. After that, he launched Podcast and Chill with MacG, which has grown into one of Africa's largest podcasts, boasting about 1.4 million subscribers.
I have a feeling that you haven't told me about the whole story. And what is this about one branch of calculus? Is there another one?
You've caught me out.
At number 3, we have my personal favorite, and that is David Mashabela. Honestly, I didn't know much about him until I saw his interview with Zahara. The interview was aired on Radio 2000, but it was also shared on YouTube. Zahara was facing the risk of losing her house due to arrears, and she was appealing to listeners for help. His grace in that conversation made me his biggest supporter. His calm, thoughtful interviewing style is quite distinctive. Professionally, some call him the uncrowned king of the airwaves. He spent 7 years at Metro FM before joining Radio 2000 in 2010. His podcast, King David's Studio, brings in a variety of guests from radio hosts, musicians to politicians and actors like Vati Swandaga, Chico Twala, Sjava, MacG, Claudi Mutweneng, and more. The podcast has around 220k subscribers. David Mashabela also owns a podcast studio under his company, Mashabela Creatives. Notably, Podcast and Chill with MacG is among the many successful podcasts recorded at Mashabela Creative Studios. At number 4, we have DJ Sbu. Beyond being a DJ and an entrepreneur, DJ Sbu made his mark on YFM, Ukhozi FM, and Metro FM. He was a darling of the SABC until they parted ways with him at Metro FM in 2015, which also led to his exit from hosting Friends Like These. In 2019, he launched his podcast called The Hustler's Corner, which currently has about 275k subscribers. They have since let bygones be bygones with SABC, and he's currently on Radio 2000, but he's still pushing Hustler's Corner podcast right here on YouTube. At number 5, we have the hip-hop artist L-Tido. Just like Slikour, I'm not sure if L-Tido is still making music, but he's been super consistent with his self-titled podcast, and it's starting to gain serious traction. His first guest was the late rapper AKA, and since then he's hosted stars like Casper, Nasty C, Prince KB, Boiti, Buhle Samuels, Mihlali, and Kanya from the Ultimatum South Africa, amongst others. It seems like he has found his niche, which is hosting most celebs who might not feel comfortable going on podcast and chill with McG. L-Tido's podcast was launched in 2022 and it has around 100k subscribers. I don't want this video to be too long, so please look out for part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.